This is a calculator paper, so I've got my graphic calculator up here. Have a read of this question, pause the video, and then attempt the question before I do the answer. Okay, so my thought process is going through this question. It's question 4, so I've already done a couple of questions on the exam paper. It's worth 7 marks. It should be relatively straightforward. So I've got some values of x, and these values here are probabilities. So all of these values must add together to give me 1. So I'm going to do A, it's worth 4 marks. I need to put some working out down for this. So I'm pretty sure that 10k squared plus 3k plus both of these two, which is 0.6, they all add together to give me 1. So when I rearrange this equation, I get 10k squared plus 3k minus 0.4 equals 0. So I've taken 1 from both sides. Now I'm looking at this equation, and it's obviously a quadratic equation. I am doing a calculator paper, so I'm going to make use of my calculator. I'm going to go into the equation solver, and I'm going to put those values in and a polynomial which solves the quadratic equation. 2 for the k squared. Now I've already done this. I put the 10, the 3, and the minus 0.4 in, and I'm just going to solve, and I get 2 answers for k. Now actually I'm going to, because I want to play on the safe side of this question, I'm going to put k down as 0.1 and negative 0.4. But k has to be a positive value because we can't have a probability of negative. But k is greater than 0, k equals 0.1. So there's my first answer. And I think there's sufficient working out there for 4 marks. Part B. Now the expectation, to get the expected value, expectation, or to get the mean, I do this one times this one, plus this one times this one, plus this one times this one. So I'm going to write all that out. Minus 0.2 plus 0 times 10k squared, well that's just going to be 0, plus 2 times 0.4. Now the reason why I'm writing all this out is because I might make a mistake with my arithmetic. 3 times, remember k is 0.1, so this is 0.3. I might make a mistake with my arithmetic, but having it written all out is probably going to get me 2 of the marks. Now 0 times that's going to be 0, so it's minus 0.2 plus 0.8 plus 0.1. Sorry, plus 0.9. So you can see I already made a small mistake with my adding up. So 0.2 plus 0.8 plus 0.9, and this is 1.5. Now that's fine. I can do that without a calculator. However, if I want to double check my answer, I can go to the menu, I can go to the statistics option, and I can type these in as 2 lists. Now, to save time with this video, I've already done it. Next to it, I put the probability. So this is 0.2. This one, by the way, when I typed it in, just to make sure I didn't make any mistakes, I typed it in as 10 times 0.1 squared. K is 0.1. No mistakes, it came out as that. Now, if I now go to calc and I make sure that I've set for list 1, list 2 is the frequency, and I work it out, I get the x bar, which is the expected value or the mean. Now, I wouldn't do, for 3 marks, I wouldn't type this into the calculator and just put down 1.5. I'd do this working out to show the examiner I understand what I'm doing. I'd double check it on the calculator.